This generator looks simple at first, but it's actually one of the more complicated ones that we looked at so far. So from the outside, it doesn't seem like there's much going on. There's this LED, and you can see that there's a base and there's this spinning drum, but it works really well. If I spin this really slowly, the LED still flashes. And if you spin it fast, it gets really, really bright. I don't know if that's easy to see on the camera or not, but in real life, this is much brighter than all the other ones. It has two parts, like I said, and here you can see how they kind of slide together. This base is different than the other generators we've looked at too. It still has copper coils in it, but instead of one coil, it has many coils. And it might be hard to see on the video, but it's really thin wire, and each of these coils is connected together somehow. And then if you follow that really thin wire through, you can see that it comes out on the other side here and is connected to the LED. So there's still copper coils attached to an LED. There's just many coils instead of just one. There's this extra piece in the middle that's called a bearing. I recognize that. I think that's just there to hold everything together and make it spin smoothly and keep things from bumping into each other. But these pieces on the end, they're new. We haven't seen these in the other generators. And you can see that they have layers. It's kind of a grayish green and then separated by black layers. They're not magnetic, but I'm not sure what exactly they're doing, but maybe they have something to do with how well this generator works, because none of the other ones had that, and this generator really works well. The other piece is pretty simple. It's just that drum, and along the outside, there's this magnet. It almost looks like a black fridge magnet, but I think it's stronger than a typical fridge magnet. You know, it can hold up its own weight, but it's not very big. I think one of the big differences that I see is with the other one is because there's that bearing there, the magnet is supported, right? So these pieces really can only spin. They can't really wobble around. And so that lets you get those coils really, really close to those magnets. I know that they're not rubbing. I can feel that, but I can barely, there's only a couple millimeters separating the two pieces. So maybe that has something to do with how well this works, because again, this is much brighter than any of the other generators.